Okay, ladies, he said, she said, that's our show, our TV show. So if you want to email us, you can email us at he said, she said, TV show at gmail.com. Ladies, we're finally giving you what you want. We got a lot of emails. We're finally giving you what you want. You want to know what provider men want from a woman so that you can give them that so that they can provide for you. So, Rob, read the what was stated from the email and what came in from our poll. You go.
Okay, what provider men want to do without question? We pull 20 people making 150,000 and ask what they expected a woman without argument. And here's what they said. The first one,
Okay, let me go a little slower because you went fast, and I want people to really understand. We polled 20 men, okay, making over 150,000 because they could be provider men. And we asked them, what do they expect from a woman in a relationship so that they can continue providing? Providing meaning they're giving you minimum $2,000 a month. Okay? So, Rob, read the first one and I'll read the second one.
all right, the first one, have sex with other women if he chooses. If I'm providing 100%, I should have options.
Okay. The second, he says, no back talk or attitude. I'll make life easier for you. Don't make it harder for me. So those guys say they don't want any back talk. I'm just telling you what we got polled. I'm Romeo the Professor, and that's Rob. What's the next one, Rob?
The number two, it states, have a threesome if you want. I don't want women who's stingy and with pleasure.
I
Oh,
heard you.
the same thing.
Number four, loyalty and discretion. If I'm taking care of you, I don't want you to entertain other men. I don't want you to have sex with other men. I don't want you to be flirting with other men. Listen, I understand, woman, y'all thinking it's one side. But if a man giving $2,000 a month, that's their requirement. Or don't take it. All right, next, Rob.
I mean, we're not reading the same thing. I,
Uh,
I, I'll send you what I have. We're not reading the same thing.
no. What provider may want to do without question? Okay, we got the same thing. Okay, no, what provide? We put 20 minutes asking them what they expect a woman to accept without argument. Says, oh yeah, I see you. I see you. I say, okay, I'm gonna go with yours. We're there. I'm with you. I'm with you. Don't worry. I'm with you. So number four, I'm stay there. Come home when he feels like it. Curfews are for boys. I move how I want. So a man wants to be able to come home, and curfews are for boys. He move how he want. All right, you could go to the next route.
Okay, number five. It's the same thing happened to the last. I was reading two totally different things. Number five is not deal with drama or nagging. If I'm paying all the bills, I expect peace, not problems. Hey, this is starting
Okay.
to sound like a narcissist, bro.
In other words, it sounds like you.
Nah, this is this. I'm similar, but I'm not similar. But
Listen, this is not coming from us. We pulled 20 guys that makes over 150,000. Some have a million, some have 600,000, and this is what they're saying. Eight, he said he want his woman to dress and act how he prefers. If you're my woman, I expect you to represent me well, meaning he wants you to dress a certain way. What nine, Rob?
all right, nine, not be expected to do boyfriend duties like a broke man. I'm not taking pictures for Instagram or doing TikTok with you.
Woo! Okay. So these are guys that makes a certain amount of money and willing to give you minimum 2,000 a month. All right. So now, one second. So now you hear what they want you to do, ladies. So now we also ask the same men, Rob, you got to go down a little. Why men sleep with prostitutes, strippers, pill girls? I call them fantasy women. So we asked the same 20 guys because they make over 150,000. Some make 250. Some make 500,000. Some are worth 2 million because I have friends like it. And we asked them the same question. We didn't put their name or what they do because it's easy to find out. Rob, do you see the email and the poll that they sent? It said, why men sleep with prostitutes, strippers, and pill girls?
Yeah, I see it now. What is pill?
Okay, so you're going to do number one, but let me read it.
What is
We
pill?
polled 20 men and asked why they pay for sex or mess with strippers and party girls. Here are the top reasons they gave. Now, remember,
What is pill
go,
girl?
Rob.
What is pill girl?
Well, that's what they say. I don't know what pill girls are, but maybe they say girls who does drugs, and I fuck them too, so I don't know. But they say pill girls, so I don't know. That's
All right.
probably a young term.
Okay, I thought you knew, but anyway. Number one, no drama, just sex. I get what I want without the attitude, games, or emotional baggage.
Rob, let me ask you this question: Do you, let's just say a guy 35 years old. What percentage you think slept with a fantasy girl?
It's rare in the U.S. because they're afraid because it's illegal unless they go to Vegas.
So what's the percentage you would say?
I think it's probably like 20, 23. Because
23%. So out of 10 guys, only 3 guys slept with a prostitute.
2 or 3, yeah.
Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Because OnlyFans is rapid. Because you could go to strip club and get head. You go strip club and buy a girl. So the dude's 35 years old and he only slept with, and out of 10 guys, only 3 of them slept with a fantasy girl.
Yeah, in the United States, it's risky.
Rob, you could do that. Okay, well, I don't know. I think it's more than that. I think, okay, well, pay for sex direct.
Think about it. It was 16 years ago that we messed around with things like that.
But Rob, we were young. We were 27 years old. I said 35-year-old man.
We had a lot of money. We flew overseas. And
okay, he's probably right. The second thing guys says why they like fantasy women, no strings attached, no texting, no dates, no good morning messages, just business. I'm telling you what guys who make over 150,000 saying why they like fantasy girls.
I think guys in down south, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, it's easier. You know what I mean? Because it's easier. But here in Orlando, it's a little bit harder. You might go to Polk County, they'll make a commodity out of you. You know?
Yes.
I think like in Miami, because remember I went to the strip club in Miami like I think 2 years ago, and it's like it was allowed to do shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's very risky. All right, 3. That do what regular women won't. She won't do that freaky stuff that my girl complains about.
Okay. Now this is why guys fuck. Rob called them prostitutes. I call them fantasy women. And I guess some guys call them strippers or pill girls. So a guy say it's faster, it's more convenient. I don't have time to chase women. This is straight transactional, meaning he give his $200 or $300, he fuck and it's done. When the guy say he don't have time to chase me to go on dates and all of that, that's what they say. Rob, read number 5.
All right, number 5. It's actually cheaper in the long run. A 500 night is still cheaper than month of dating and gifts.
You believe in that, Rob?
100%.
Is that the reason you do it?
I mean, I used to buy a Bentley and all different type of car, and I still don't get the same result. You know what I mean? So it's cheaper and there's no headache. There's no complaint. You just like, okay, bye. Have a nice
The
day.
fantasy girl that you love the most, how much you spent on her?
Claudia, I spent like probably over 50,000. Because remember, I spent 30 and.
If she was the best fantasy vagina, or you had another girl that was best fantasy vagina?
She was not a fantasy woman. Remember, I met her from the airport. Remember, she used to mess with the kings in Saudis and Dubai. And you know, she was just like she was prestige. She was just like my perfect I would say fantasy. but she was not a fantasy woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
I didn't meet her at no brothel or anything like that. But
Read number 8. Read number 8.
all right. Some women only respect money anyway. If I have to spend it though to get it, might as well skip the lies and games.
I understand him. Number 9. This is what guys say why they knock off fantasy girl, prostitutes, or strippers, or pill girls. Number 9. No risk of being played. A prostitute can use me because I know the real deal up front. And the final one, Rob.
Fantasy fulfillment. I can experience things my girl would never agree to. Because remember, I flew down to I flew down to what's that country?
Panama.
Yeah, I flew down to Panama, and just a hotel alone. When I say I spent like 50, you know, just a hotel alone, because for them to come in, I had to spend extra because you brought a friend for me, and I was like, nah, I don't want your friend. I just wanted you. For them to come in there because they're treated.
What was their nationality?
That was Colombian.
Okay, let me tell y'all something, ladies, so y'all can understand. Guys go to where they can afford a woman. For instance, you don't hear guys going to Amalfi Coast. You don't see guys going to Capri. Or you don't hear guys say they're going to France. You don't see guys saying they're going to London for women. The reason why is because half of the rent there is above $1,500. Okay? So, like if you go to London, the rent in London is like $2,200. So the man got to pay $1,200. So when you hear the man, they're only going to like Bali, or they're going to Philippines, or they're going to Philippines or Brazil. That's because the rent over there, 2 bedroom, they're $600. So now you will have millionaires who make a lot of money that goes to those countries too, because number one, it's cheaper to have a girl, and number two, that might be the exact type of girl they like. But I'm telling you, if a guy makes $60,000, he would love to stay here and be with you. But you can look at him and say he can't pay your bills, he's a bum. So that's why he goes overseas to a country that is cheaper. Would you agree, Rob?
100%. And the thing is, the outside women, the outside the, the foreigners, they're more in tune with their man that make them feel wanted. You understand? If the man asks for this, they don't complain. They just go ahead and do it. Like, baby, I fix him something to eat. See me, I will. Okay, their feet. Like, before you even think about it, massage your feet, give you massage every single day. Don't complain. The hand hurts. It's like night and day. You know, it is what it is.
All right, girls, I'm going to give you an analogy. Just pay attention. I just give facts. Don't be mad at me, because sometimes guys are mad at me because I take women's side all the time, and vice versa. I'm going to give you facts. Let's just say you could buy you a C-Class Mercedes, all right? A 2002 C-Class Mercedes, okay, for $15,000. Or you could get that same C-Class Mercedes, but it's a 2020 for $15,000. Which one you getting? You're getting the newer one, the 2020. So that's how it is. When they say they go to overseas, so they go overseas, it's cheaper, and sometimes the women are prettier. Okay? Now, remember, I'm not saying that this is the polls we get. So that's why men go over there. So men will go to any country where the average rent for a 2 bedroom is $600. They will go there because they feel like they can afford that. So men want to be providers. It's just in the United States, to be a provider, to be able to give a woman $1,500 a month, that's close to about $20,000 a year. So if a man giving a woman $20,000 a year, and he got his bills, which is $4,000 a month, that's $50,000. That's $75,000 that he has to make after taxes. So that means he got to make about $120,000 to support it. So you got to understand that. My name is Romeo the Professor, and my friend is
Rob.
So we just not gave the facts. He say, she said, TV show at gmail.com. That's where you can find us. We are out. Thank you. We appreciate you.